Welcome to another Wang update from the Circle Jerks. Find the latest Wang news and Wang-related information at luscious.wang. And now, Wang in the news.
After 6 years of wearing his new penis on his arm, the man has finally had it put in the right place. In 2014, 47-year-old Malcolm McDonald had his member amputated after a blood infection caused it to decay. However, his testicles were unharmed. The mechanic turned to alcohol and became a recluse because he was afraid he would have a stump for the rest of his life. However, in a £50,000 NHS-funded operation in 2015, doctors revealed that he could have a new penis grafted from the skin on his arm. However, due to a lack of oxygen in his blood during surgery, the 6-inch penis had to be temporarily attached to his left arm. The appendage remained there for 6 years due to hospital delays and the COVID pandemic, making his life miserable. He was embarrassed and couldn't go swimming with his 2 children because he couldn't wear short-sleeved tops in public. After a 9-hour procedure last year, Mr. McDonald finally has his manhood back where it belongs. 12 years ago, Malcolm McDonald contracted a blood infection that turned his member black, causing his penis to fall off. Malcolm McDonald, 47, had his member amputated in 2014 after a blood infection caused it to decay. Despite the fact that he was initially told he would be left with a stump, medics were able to build him a new 6-inch member using skin from his ordeal began in 2014 when a persistent infection of the perineum, which is located between the scrotum and anus, turned into sepsis and turned his fingers, toes, and penis black. A serious blood infection known as sepsis causes the blood to begin to clot, preventing vital nutrients and oxygen from reaching the farthest parts of the body. Mr. McDonald claimed that he threw his penis in the trash after being told by doctors that they could only roll up the stump, like a sausage roll. He turned to alcohol and became a recluse for the next 2 years, revealing at the time that he felt like a shadow of a man. Surgeons took skin and muscle from the left arm and a vein in the right leg. The skin was shaped like a penis by wrapping around the vein. However, a lack of oxygen in his blood, or hypoxemia, necessitated that it be stuck to his arm during an operation to attach it between his legs. Hypoxemia is thought to occur in approximately 1 in 15 procedures and can result in death. In order to maintain the health of the penis tissue, it had to be connected to the blood vessels in his arms. Due to delays, the penis hung from his arm for 6 years. 2019. In December 2019, the procedure was unable to proceed as planned due to a staff shortage at the NHS. 2020. The pandemic struck in April 2020, delaying the operation even further. 2021. After 9 hours, Mr. McDonald's penis was finally removed from his arm and moved to his groin. It has a penile implant that has a pump and release valve inside the scrotum, a cylinder that runs along the length of the penis, and a saline reservoir. The user is able to pump the saline fluid that is kept in the reservoir into the cylinder thanks to the implant. The penis will be difficult enough for sexual activity once it has been fully pumped. However, almost 2 years later, his general practitioner introduced him to Professor David Ralph, a phallus construction specialist at University College Hospital in London. Professor Ralph told him he could get a new graft on his penis of any size. Mr. McDonald requested a length of 6 inches, 15 centimeters, which was 2 centimeters, 5 centimeters, longer than he had previously requested. A skin flap from his left arm was rolled up by doctors to create a fake penis. According to medical professionals, the arm was selected for its skin quality and sensation. Additionally, they inserted a urethra into the skin. After 6 years, a 9-hour operation removed the penis from his arm and moved it to his groin. Because it was removed from his forearm, the shaft was able to hang freely and develop into skin and tissue on its own. The member is removed after the nerves and blood vessels between the arm and penis were divided. In order to establish blood supply to the artificial penis, these nerves and blood vessels, which can be thinner than a hair strand, must be stitched together with the penile area. Mr. McDonald will also be able to have sex because doctors put in 2 tubes that allow him to use a hand pump to inflate the penis for a mechanical erection. Additionally, he will be able to urinate.
This has been a Wang update from the Circle Jerks. Find the latest Wang news and Wang-related information at luscious.wang. Luscious Wang, cool and creamy.